Well, good morning and welcome. Well, we're back. We took a week off and traveled to Illinois for our annual Plank reunion last week. The reunion's a 3-day event at a camp and retreat center in northern Illinois. That retreat center is operated by the Mennonite Church. We've been, reunioning, I guess, for several decades now, the Plank family has, and we've been going to this particular place for the past several years. Well, the camp is spread out over about 280 acres or so with a large pond or a small lake if you prefer, activities for kids, things for adults to do, a nice swimming pool, gymnasium, motel-style accommodations. 28 of us were there in attendance this year, which is fewer than normal. Now, if we all show up, there's upwards of 50 of us. Seldom, however, in the decades past has that happened. Usually we're about 35 or 40 or so. The camp provides buffet meals, clean sheets, and plenty of places to gather and to just visit. Decades ago, following the passing of our parents, the 6 of us siblings decided that we would do everything within our power to maintain the family relationship, including nieces, nephews, grandkids, in-laws, outlaws, and those who just sort of hang on to and are around the family. We've been rather successful at it, I believe. We seldom lack for something to talk about or visit about, and we seldom, if ever, talk about politics or religion. We will, at times, hearken back to our roots in the Mennonite Church, singing songs from that era or otherwise visiting about those times. However, we are a very diverse lot nowadays, both in faith and in politics, so we stay away from those topics as much as we can. On our way to Illinois, the wife and I stopped in Branson for a couple of days. We've been there several times before, and we sort of know our way around there. We stay in a hotel just a block or so from the old downtown, so we usually don't have to travel the strip much or get caught in traffic a lot. We perused the old downtown while we were there, the Five and Dime, the quilt shops, a restaurant, some other places of interest. We also walked the Branson Landing. We didn't buy anything there. We toured the Butterfly Palace. That's the second time we've been there. Great place to visit. And we attended a showing of David at the Sight and Sound Theater. I always leave that theater, we've seen several shows there, wondering how they accomplished some of the special effects that we saw. This time it was the waterfalls on stage as well as the animatronic Goliath, who was slain by David, the shepherd boy. One of these days, I'd like to get a backstage view, but I also know that that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. One evening, we ate at an Italian restaurant off the strip. The place was recommended by my brother as a good place to eat. We went in and we were seated within just a few minutes, even though they were busy. Our waiter got our drink order and brought them for us. We then ordered our meals and we waited. Now, while waiting, I happened to look down the aisle at another table a couple of tables away. I saw a waiter kneeling in the aisle beside the table, holding 2 meals, one in each hand. He was motionless, just there with the meals. I had no clue what he was doing there. I didn't see him go there, and I didn't see him kneel, so I don't know. I wondered if he had dropped something maybe, or if he may not have been feeling well. But as I watched, he just remained there in that pose for probably 25 or 30 seconds, that I was watching him anyway. Then I looked at the couple at the table. They were praying. The waiter had evidently come to the table at or close to the time the couple had begun praying, so he knelt beside the table with the meals, participating in the prayer, I believe, and then served the meals when they were finished. In all my years, I have never seen such a thing. I've seen wait people just not approach a table when prayer was going on, or perhaps quietly serve, refill drinks, or whatever. But I've never seen a wait person participate in a prayer time in a restaurant like that. To say that I was impressed is a gross understatement. All in all, it was a good week away from the routine at a time of refreshing family relationships. We're back now in the routine of life, washing dishes, going to work, cooking, cleaning, taking care of family business, and all the other things that make up life now. I trust your summer is going well. May God continue to shine His grace upon you as you navigate these next days in your life. Blessings.